Hello students, now in this class we will discuss the calculation regarding the average value. So in sinusoidal waveform we have, in order to calculate the sinusoidal waveform calculations, we have three types of values. Last class we discussed about this. Those are, the first one is the peak value and second one is average value, third one is the RMS value. Here in this class we will discuss the calculation regarding the average value. First, so you know that this is a sinusoidal waveform, right? According to the mathematics, average value of any periodic function x of t is, the formula is average of x average equal to 1 by t 0 to t integration of the limits is 0 to t x of t dt. Here t is the time period of any function. What is periodical waveform? For particular period it will repeat. Look at here, this is the particular waveform, it will repeat like this. So that is the periodic waveform. What is t? T is the time period. Time period means, so particular time it will repeat. Look at here, this same wave. This is nothing but the time period, and we are integrating from 1 by t 0 to t, that means 0 to time period, and that function with respect to d we will get the value. Here in order to find out our average voltage, we are finding for the average voltage. We can find out the same process for the average current. Look at here, V average voltage equal to 1 by time period, same 0 to t V of t dt. Here the time period, look at here, I will consider 1 by 5 0 to 5 Vm sin omega t dt. Why I am taking 1 by 5 here? If you take time period is 2 phi, the positive waveform magnitudes will be equal to the negative waveform magnitudes, then automatically the average value is 0. The average value directly for full cycle or for time period of 2 phi it will be 0. That's why just to find out the average value, just consider only the time period of phi, half cycle, just time period of phi. That's why here 1 by 5, and same 0 to t 0 to phi, the value, the sinusoidal waveform equation is Vm sin omega t dt. This is from the equation. So the reason I write here, and we average, if you calculate this by applying the integration, we will get 1 by 5 minus Vm, why minus Vm? Vm is constant. By doing the integration for sin omega t, we will get minus cos omega t, limits are 0 to 5. If you simplify this directly, you will get 2 Vm by 5. For sinusoidal waveform for half cycle, the average value of the voltage or average value of the current, in place of if current is there, we will get the same thing. The finally V average value equal to 2 Vm by 5, that is by doing the 2 by 5 we will get 0.637 Vm. This is about the average value, but most important thing is the for half cycle. If it is for full cycle it will be 0. We average for full cycle it will be 0. In the exam, any question, if you are asking to find out the average value, we will consider only the half cycle. Then we will get the answer. So same thing for current also, same thing. Average current equal to 2 into the magnitude peak value by 5, so 0.637 Im. This is also for half cycle only. This is the one formula you have to remember for the problems. This is the process of find out the average value. Okay. Now we will discuss about RMS value. So already we defined the RMS value. Root means square. Why the requirement of RMS value? The RMS value is, in case of AC system, RMS value is the effective value. generally we are using this RMS value. It is effective value. The heat produced by the DC current is equal to the heat produced by the RMS value of the AC current. That's why this is effective, right? So we will discuss about this RMS value calculation here. RMS means root mean square, okay, right? Root mean square of instantaneous value, right? So RMS value of any periodic function x of t is x RMS is equal to the root under root, and you have to under root you have to do the value like this, that is 1 by time period, integration of 0 to time period, and which function we have to find out the RMS, that function x of t, but square. You have to do square with respect to dt. So same thing, time period of function, capital T is the time period, repeated value of the function. Here our requirement is VRMS or IRMS. I will go for the VRMS. For VRMS, the total time period, here VRMS doesn't get 0 value, so directly I am taking the time period. That's why the complete time period is 1 half cycle, 1 positive half cycle with 1 negative half cycle. The total time period, that is 2 pi. That is, this is phi, this is phi. The complete time period is the 2 pi. Here that's why this is 1 by 2 pi, and the time period 0 to 2 pi, x of t value is Vm sin omega t for the square dt. And in order to make it simplification easy, just take it under root equal to whole power 1 by 2, right? Then Vm is a constant value. Actually we are doing a different integration with respect to t, that's why Vm outside, and the Vm square by 2 phi, integration of 0 to 2 phi sin square omega t dt. By doing the integration, simply Vm square by 2 phi, we can write into sin square omega t as 1 minus cos 2 omega t by 2 and whole power 1 by 2. So by simply applying the mathematical calculation, finally we will get RMS value equal to Vm by root 2. This is Vm by root 2. 1 by root 2 is nothing but 0.707 Vm. So if you are doing for the current, directly we will get current as IRMS equal to Im by root 2, that is 0.707 Im. 0.707 Im. This is about the calculation of the RMS value. So for any periodic wave, generally in our AC we are using the sinusoidal waveform. That's why the relation between the RMS value and the maximum value or peak value is RMS value VRMS equal 0.707 Vm or IRMS equal 0.707 Im. Okay, this is about the RMS value of the calculation of the sinusoidal waveform. Okay, now the formulae regarding the previous calculations. The first formula is V average value or I average value, anything, 2 Vm by 5, that is 0.637 Vm. Second, V RMS value is Vm by root 2, that is 0.707 Vm. This is the relation between the average value and maximum value or peak value. This is also the relation between the RMS value and maximum value. Next we have a ratio. The ratio is named as form factor. Form factor means if any two periodic functions have same time period, same maximum values, but their configuration is different, that is, the different configuration is represented by this form factor. By observing the form factor, we can make difference between the two different waveforms, but the two different waveforms have same time period and same maximum values. That is, the formula is form factor RMS value by average value. For voltage, VRMS by V average value. VRMS value is actually 0.707 Vm. The average value is 0.637. By doing the division, we will get 1.11. 1.11. This is about the form factor. This is a direct ratio actually. Form factor value is 1.11, right. These are the formulas related to the average value, RMS value, peak value and the form factor, right. Now we will discuss a problem regarding the sinusoidal waveform. By doing this problem you will understand clearly about the all these values. Okay, the problem is a voltage wave is represented by V equal to 200 sin 314 t. Find A maximum value, B RMS value, C average value, D frequency, E time period, F instantaneous value after 0.005 second. So now one by one we will do this. The first given waveform, just write down solution. The given waveform, just write down that given waveform equal to V equal to 200 sin 314 t, sin 314 t. The first is the maximum value. Before that, just compare with the voltage function. Voltage function. What is voltage function? V of t equal to Vm sin omega t. This is the function. By comparing this, you will get each and everything. First thing is the maximum value. Max value. By observe the equation, what is max value? Max value actually Vm. Compare with the two things, Vm is the 200. Directly we can write the maximum value Vm is the 200. Value is the 200. The next thing is the RMS value. Second B is RMS value. So what is the relation between the RMS value and maximum value? Directly we have formula. That formula is Vrms equal to Vm by root 2. Write down that formula. Vrms equal to Vm by root 2. What is Vm value? From that equation Vm value is 200 by root 2. So by doing the calculation we will get Vm by root 2 is 141.9. 141.9 or something. So when you are doing the problems you have to keep your math calculator, scientific calculator, then it will be easy. So just keep your scientific calculator. C average value. C is the average value, third option. So average value, relation between the average value and peak value is simple. The average value equal to, directly we will get 0.637 Vm. 0.637 Vm. 0.637. What is Vm again? Again 200. So what is the value? Average value we will get 127.4. 127.4. Next, what is frequency? Next thing is the frequency, D. So D is the frequency. So before that frequency, just we have, what is the frequency? We have omega equal 200. What is 314? What is omega? Omega is here given 314. Actually omega is the angular velocity. So omega is the angular velocity. We have the relation between angular velocity and frequency. We have a relation, that is, the relation is omega equal to 2 phi into f. That is the relation. So the relation between the angular velocity and frequency equal to omega equal to 2 phi into f. So here directly you can write this. This represents, f is the frequency actually. F is frequency. Right. Write down here. Here 2 phi into f equal to 314. F equal to 314 by 2 into 3.14. So by doing the calculation directly we will get the 50. What is the units of frequency? Generally frequency units are hertz. So hertz. But this, what is omega? Angular velocity? Radian per second. Radian per second. Right. Next, what is the next thing? Time period. What is the relation between time period and frequency? So simply time period is simple. Time period is nothing but reciprocal of frequency. So already we find out the frequency here 1 by 50. By doing this we will get 0.02 second. This is the time period. Next, instantaneous value after 0.05 second. Instantaneous value after 0.05 second. Right. So for that, generally you will write that formula for that f. It means he is given t value, just find out this value. Instantaneous value after 0.05 second. 0.05 second means at 0.05 second time what is the value of the voltage? Simple. At that particular time what is the value? That means, so generally we have waveform is like this. Waveform is like this. We don't know actually where is the time period, but he mentioned 0.05 second. Some I guess this is the 0.05 second. At this particular 0.05 second, what is the instantaneous value means, which shows the voltage value. This is the value of the voltage. We have to find out, he given this time period, you have to find out this voltage. Then we will directly apply this. So for that, just simply first write out V of t. Better to write in this format, 200 sine 314 t. But he is asking to at which instant? 0.05 second instant. Just write out 0.05 second. So substitute that 200 sine 314 0.05. By doing the calculation we will get directly, we will get the value is sine 314 t. Just do this value, find out this value for you. Right. So this is about the, if you give any problem like this format, just divide into, compare with this format and using the formulas. Using the formulas you have to do. This is okay, but you are I think you have some doubt here. Just remind this formula, the relation between angular velocity and the frequency is the formula. Just use this, you will get the frequency. The relation between the time period and frequency is like this, and any instant if he is given, just follow this. So this is about the formulas and a problem regarding this thing, AC supply. AC supply. So in the AC analysis, these are the points will come. You have to understand all these points. Okay, just practice these type of problems. Okay, thank you.